It's your boy Conserviz34, and today I'm going to share my thoughts on the Dave Matthews Band first two shows of the year in the full band variety, and I'm going to share my thoughts in no particular order. Late into 2019, the Dave Matthews Band fans decided to vote for their band to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, including myself, right? In that process, some fans, not all, tried to down the rest of the acts, Pat Benatar, Rufus Chaka Khan, and the Doobie Brothers. DMB should be all ahead of them because of sales and because they sold so many tickets and the da-da-da. Look, the band didn't get in. I warned people and they didn't get in. And the funny thing is, after all the outrage, and it did die down about a week or two after they didn't get in, after all that outrage, the band comes out their first two shows of the year and do two covers of two of their peers who actually got in. They're not bitter. They're not angry. They seem more excited this year than they have in a while. The momentum's been building up in this Buddy Strong era, and we see it with two covers. Tell Me Something Good, Rufus with the homie Chaka Khan, and then we get Long Train Running, a Doobie Brothers cover. Both of them done very, very well for my YouTube listening. I wasn't there at these shows, but they sounded good from what people recorded. They are setting a tone that hopefully resonates for the rest of the year. If this is what we're going to get from the band, if these two shows are a little sneak preview into what we'll get for the band, 2020 will be a great year for this band. Sweet Up and Down has not been played since 2010. And it's played in Vegas, and I was excited. I was happy for everyone there. But I said, guys, wait. We got to get through this festival show and see what happens. And what happened during the festival show? They play Sweet Up and Down again. I have said this band can perform its deep cuts, can perform rarities, and it could actually be something that helps sell this band to new fans. I doubt that anyone in Tempe, Arizona yesterday was like, I'm not a DMB fan. I'm here for Portugal the Man or another band. I don't think anyone was standing there during Sweet Up and Down and saying, this band, it's just, they don't have it, all right? They may not like the style of the band, but a song like Sweet Up and Down, which hasn't been played for a decade before this past weekend, is a pump-up, high-energy song that can, win fans over. So I am excited when I see Sweet Up and Down on the festival set list. I am excited when I see the riff on this set list. Because you know what? The riff is an epic journey that goes deep and dark and high and low. And if you have never seen this band before and you listen to the riff, it's not their best song of all time, but it's a great song and it's a newer song. And you'll be like, wow, this band really kills it. So I am excited when, yes, the You and Me's are going to be there. Yes, the Samurai Cops are going to be played there. Yes, Come Tomorrow was played, which we'll get to in a moment. YIM is played. But when you throw in two deeper cuts, the riff, and you throw in Sweet Up and Down, that is what I want from this band in 2020. They're giving us gems that deep cut lovers. And they're still pleasing the mainstream fans. And my point all along is the deep cuts like Sweet Up and Down can translate to fair weather fans or to fans who have never seen this band before. It is a selling point to play a song Sweet Up and Down. Why has this not been played for a decade? Yeah, the band can play what they want. Yes, they can. But Sweet Up and Down will help energize fans. It will make new fans if this is played throughout the year. Now, one thing that needs to go away is Come Tomorrow, the actual song. Great message, great concept, but the song is trash. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry, Stefan. I'm sorry. The song is trash. That needs to go away. But if it stays around and we get Sweet Up and Down and we get What You Are and we get the riff, I can deal with it if we're going to get those type of shows. But still, my opinion, should go away. Also, Come Tomorrow. There should not be more than one Come Tomorrow song maximum on these set lists. Now, they did two, and it wasn't as bad as last year where they were doing three. The reason I say that is when I look at the Vegas show, two Come Tomorrow, two Big Whiskey, two covers, two Miscellaneous, two Before These Crash Streets, two Crash, four Under the Table, and Dreaming. The one other thing that I would like is I'd like to see 3 or 4 songs from Busted Stuff one night. I would like to see 2 or 3 songs from Every Day. I'd like to see them go deeper into Every Day. And you can't do that unless you get rid of Come Tomorrow. I'd like to see them go back to Away from the World, The Riff, Broken Things. I'd like to see some of that stuff. Bring back Rooftop as well, which they played last year. But because you do 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, Every Day 1, Busted Stuff 1, Unreleased 1, Stand Up 1, Away from the World. Another positive, they didn't play 2 straight shows. They did not play Louisiana Bayou. Get the out of here, okay? Bye, Louisiana Bayou. Great jam, horrible song. Glad that's out of here. Goodbye. But they'll probably no, they shouldn't play it this year, but they probably will. But I like the tone that they set with these first 2 shows. Now, still, we have to wait it out. We go back to 2010 and Sweet Up and Down and some other songs are premiered in Hartford. Guess what happened in 2010 as well? The band started out in Hartford for their summer tour and they busted out a bunch of Liberations. We got Beach Ball back, we got Sweet Up and Down back, and The Riff back. These songs haven't been played since 2010, 2015, 2014. Hopefully this is something that everyone gets to experience, and they're not songs like in 2010 when some of these were busted out, that they only really saw Hartford in a couple other shows. Hopefully they pass this around to everything else. I do think that the first 2 Hartford shows, you're going to get some special things as far as, they've revealed it earlier in the year because they have early shows, but you're going to get some special stuff. I know SPAC and some of the other 2-night stands are going to have great stuff. I do hope the one-off stops. The Mansfields, I'll be there. The not DT, they're playing somewhere else this year, right? Wherever they're playing in Detroit, because they're playing Detroit, two shows in Michigan, but I hope those shows are great. The Summerfest show, because there's no Alpine, I hope that those shows do get some special things as well. They don't mail in those sets. But you know what? If the festival set last night is a festival set that they're going to do for 2020, they're going to do it at Bottle Rock, kind of in that similar fashion, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy if this is the cookie cutter festival set, which was still cookie cutter, but throw us 2 gems. But I am excited if this is what we're going to get. And this is the teaser. This is kind of a preview. Stefan said on Twitter, hopefully what happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas and they bring Sweet Up and Down and the 2 covers into the next show. They bring the riff into the next show. I don't care about the repeats. I like what they are repeating. So we will have to see what happens, but this was a good first pair of shows. It went better than what I would have hoped for, to have these things busted out now. So the band is on a good track. Keep up the good work. Maybe we get some sort of unreleased album. I don't know. There's rumors, but we'll see. With Sweet Up and Down, maybe that's something they're having on this B-side album that there's rumored to be. Come Tomorrow needs to go away. Get out of here. Bye. 1 song max or else. And then you can get in some of the old stuff. Get in 3, 4, 5 songs into some of these albums like Before These Crowded Streets, Busted Stuff, maybe even Every Day. You have Under the Table Dreaming and Crash that get a lot of play at certain select shows, but I want to see some of these other other albums get more plays. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. If you were at the shows, let me know how it was. I wasn't there. I only can listen on YouTube, but if you were there, let me know your experiences. Innings Festival and Cosmopolitan in Vegas. It's your boy Conserviz34. I'm out. Peace.